Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, if you can't tell by the title, we're going to be playing with the last Beauty Bay palette that I have to test out, which is the Berries palette. I am super excited. I'm also super ill, so I'm really sorry that I sound like a man. And if you see me chewing or eating, it's mints, because I feel like I keep having to cough. So I'm really sorry if I sound like this. It's just because I'm ill, and that is the main reason why I haven't been able to get this video up sooner. So yeah, I'm so sorry about that, but I'm here now. I'm here. We have a video. I'm filming it. We're doing it. Yeah, so this is the Berries palette, the last one that I have to film with. So my last video I filmed with the Midnight palette, and then the first one I filmed with the Earthy palette. So I'll remember to link them two videos up in the cards and at the end of this video, something like that. So if you do want to check them videos out, you can do. But yeah, in today's video we've got the Berries part to play with. I'm excited. Let's get into it. Okay, so if you watch my first video, you'll know what the palette looks like. I'm pretty sure if you're into makeup anyway, you'll know what this palette looks like. But yeah, it's just obviously the packaging's really nice. It's like a berry tone, really nice. Again, I only picked up the 16 pan palettes if you didn't know. But yeah, when you open the palette up, again, you get these beautiful pinky berry tones. It's very pretty. There's a lot of beautiful shades in here. I just don't understand why they didn't launch a 42 pan size palette like they did with the other two. But I guess it just is what it is. They clearly haven't done it. So yeah, I'm still excited to have this palette, and I'm still excited to play with it. So yeah, I'm excited. It's really nice. So in this palette, you do get 10 mattes and then 6 shimmers. In the other two 16 pan palettes, there was 9 mattes and 7 shimmers, I believe. So there's definitely enough shimmers here to play with, and there's enough mattes here to play with. Obviously you're gonna get a pinky berry toned kind of look. But I'm excited. I also really want to use one of these as a blush shade, as like a blush shade, because I saw Make Me Up Miss's video and she used one of them as a blush shade. I am so sorry, you guys. My voice is going. Oh. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna swatch a few of these shades, see what they look like, and then we'll jump into a tutorial. Okay, so here are a few of the swatches. The shimmers look really nice. This shimmer here, it kind of reminds me of a shimmer similar to the ABH one. Let me grab the palette in a minute. But yeah, like these shimmers, they swatch really nicely. I feel like they're not as like ba-bam as the ones in the other palette. It could just be me. I feel they're still beautiful. I'm not saying anything bad about them. I'm just saying I feel like the ones in the other palettes seem to have a bit more of like a foil effect to them. But yeah, these are still gorgeous, and the mattes again swatch beautifully. Love them. Let me grab that Amrezy palette from ABH, and I hope that you'll kind of see what I mean. So I've got the Amrezy palette. Absolutely love this. But this shade here, it's a similar tone. It's called Barb. So this one here, let me swatch it just next to it so then you can see. I mean, it is like a similar vibe. Slightly different though. I thought they were quite similar, but I think the Amrezy one has a bit more of like a green, like a greeny reflect to it, but it is like they're kind of similar in a way. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna prime my lids, zoom you guys in, and then we're gonna jump into an eye look. So yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back. I've quickly just primed my lids. I don't know what this is. I started to get like white bits around my mouth whenever I use this lip oil. It's the Revolution Pro Eternal Rose lip oil, and I don't really know why. Does that happen to anyone else? Let me know. Anyway, yeah, let's just prime my lids using the Beauty Bay base, of course, as always. I don't really know what to take. Like, this hot pink shade is really calling me. Like, do we just go in with that? Yeah, we're gonna take that. We're gonna take Lilo, which is that hot pink shade. I'm just gonna start to pack that through. Oh my god, look at that. Yes. Yes. I don't know why I'm singing because my throat is hurting. Honestly, I wanted to film this video sooner, but as you can tell, I am ill. Like, oh, it was horrible. So yeah, I'm filming it today, which is a Monday. So I'm trying to get it out today as well. But yeah, that shade is beautiful. Look at that. Pinks at the minute, like I feel like pinks and purples are going to be like my favourite colours of the year to play with. I don't know what it is. I've just been loving pinks and purples. That shade is stunning. There's a little bit of fallout, but I mean, it is what it is, to be honest with you. I still haven't picked up the bigger Midnight palette. Trust me, I want to. I do want to. However, I'm just like, financially, can I afford it? No, I can't. I can't justify it right now. I can't. I did have someone ask on my video, which I haven't actually replied to the comment as yet, but I will do, I promise. I have moved. Someone asked me if I'd moved and if I would do a new house tour. Which of course, if you guys want me to do a house tour, I can do. Just let me know. Or if you just want to see like what my beauty room looks like. It's technically my beauty room slash like clothes room, that kind of thing. So I mean, if you do want to see that, let me know. I just didn't think to kind of film it. I didn't think people would really be interested, but yeah. If you do want to see it, let me know. Look at that. That shade is actually gorgeous. I love it. Moving on, I think I'm going to take the shade Bubblegum, which is this pink shade here. And yeah, I'm just going to start to blend that. Try and blend out that first shade using it. Oh, yes. It is stunning, this shade. So pretty. I just love pinks. I just love them. Also, guys, if you do want me to do another video using any Beauty Bay palette, like a tutorial using any Beauty Bay palette, just let me know. Of course, I can do that for you guys. I own a lot of Beauty Bay palettes, and I'm obsessed with them. So yeah, just let me know. I'm so sorry. So far, I mean, it's blending out beautifully. So yeah, I think I need to do like a bright lip shade with this. I feel like a bright lip is needed today. What do you guys think? Okay, and then I don't really know whether to take a doll or shake. I think shake. I think shake might be the best one. Yeah, we're gonna go with shake next. And I'm again just gonna blend around the edges, you know, blend it out. My brush is cleaned, it's just stained. It's quite pale, it's quite like a pale shade. It's nice though. So I'll literally stay on camera and I will build up the same 3 shades, but I'll literally just speed through it so you guys don't have to like sit there for too long or listen to me ramble. But yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and build up these 3 shades again, and then I'll nip off camera and I'll cut my crease, and then we'll be back to do the lid shade. So yeah. Okay guys, so I'm back. I've quickly just cut my crease, even though it took me forever. I feel like this cold is really just making me not good at anything. But yeah, I'm back. I've cut my crease as best as I can. Yeah, let's move on into the lid shade. By the way, guys, I did just apply the hot pink shade to the out. Oh my god, I can't speak. To the outer corner, kind of. So yeah, just so then it's blends in a little bit more seamlessly. This is what I always do. So yeah, okay. Moving on to the lid shade. I want to take this one more on the inner portion part. Then do I take? There's also this shade. That's a really pretty shade. Do I use that one? Or do I use that one? That's, I mean, that's gorgeous, isn't it? Oh, that one's pretty as well. They're both pretty. I think I'm gonna take, oh, decisions. I think I'm gonna take the shade Soda, which is the hot pink one. I'm gonna start to apply that mainly on the center, like slash the outer portion, kind of. Again, I'm using my Morphe X Jaclyn Hill JH42 brush. I'm going to see how this packs on. It seemed to work with the other palettes, with the shimmers in there, so they will see with this one. So far, I'm not too sure. It's like a really... It's kind of working, but I feel like I'm just having to like build it up quite a bit. I might need to go in with my finger. Should I go with my finger? I'll apply a little bit with my finger. It's just really hard because obviously I've got nails on. I feel like it's not working as well with this brush. So I'll try a different brush. I'll try another brush. I'm going to go in with the Morphe R42 brush. Just see. I mean, it's a nice shade. I don't know. I feel like it swatches better. I'm going to start to apply it on this side. It's a really pretty shade. It's really nice, but I feel like it swatches better than when it looks on the eye. I don't know whether that's just me. Like, please tell me what you guys think. Please just be honest. I don't know. It's just almost like not packing as much of a punch as what I'd want it to. Do you see what I mean? Is it me? Am I the drama? It's just like, yeah. It's nice, but it's not, nah. It's just not, I really hope you guys see where I'm coming from. It's just not the best. I just don't feel like it's the same formula. Please let me know if I'm just being dramatic. It's not, like, I'm not saying that it's bad. It's really nice, but I just feel like the other shimmers that they've done are better formula. I'm just putting it out there. And then I'm going to go into the shade Cloud, which is this one here. I'm going to put that more on the inner portion. Hopefully. Oh my gosh, yes. See, the other one is more of like a putty kind of formula. It's not the same formula. And I feel like I should have just gone in with this all over the lid. I'm just going to basically take this pretty much. Kind of like cover, not the whole shade, but we're just going to, yeah, I'm just going to pop a little bit extra on, you know. Because that is the shade. That shade is gorgeous, like, honestly. Yeah, this shade here It's more of like a putty formula compared to this one. Like, I don't know if you can kind of like see. It's just not what I wanted. And it's just not a formula that I enjoy, if I'm being real. Okay, then I'm just going to go into that deep hot pink shade. I'm just going to pop some more of that just on the outer edge. Just so then it, you know, blends in with that hot pink shade, like the shimmer shade. Just gonna go back into, I'm not gonna go back into the hot pink shade, I'm gonna go back into the cloud shade. And just, you know. Yeah. Okay, so what I'm going to quickly do, I might add some like little clouds to my lid, but I'll probably just do that off camera, and I'm going to do my base and everything. And then we'll come back and we'll kind of round up my thoughts on the palette and whatnot. So yeah, I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I am back. This is the finished look. What do you guys think? I did apply a few little like clouds, and I just used the Glisten Cosmetics wet liner in the shade Milk. It is literally just a white liner. I really like it. So yeah, did use this. I'm actually quite liking the look. So yeah, let's round up on the palette. So first off, love that they've brought this kind of palette out. I really like it. Kind of similar vibes to the New Romantic palette. I think that's what it's called. I'm so sorry if I've forgotten. I'm having a bit of a mind blank today. But yeah, really like it. The mattes, didn't have a problem with the mattes at all. They performed beautifully. They built it up, blended out amazingly. Didn't have a problem with that. The shimmers. Obviously, I only used 2 shimmers. This one is beautiful. Like, just look at it. I ended up pretty much trying to put it all over my entire lid. And I'll explain why in a second. But yeah, this shade is actually so pretty. It's gorgeous. So yeah, this shade caused me a few issues. Now, trying to apply it, I didn't realise at first it was more of a putty shade. And then when I kept using it, I was like, right, okay, this is not the same formula as like this one. For instance, so it was more of like a putty formula. It wasn't like as smooth. And like, even when I tried to apply it with my finger, it just didn't come out great. It didn't look great overall. Yeah. So that's why I ended up putting this shade all over my lid. Now I noticed as I was doing my base makeup that this shade on this eye, like, I didn't go over the top with this shade in a specific area because I was a bit rough with it, and I'd noticed that it had like cracked and almost like just come off, so that's why I kind of went over the top more. Okay guys, so I am back. This is the finished look. What do you guys think? I did apply a few little like clouds, and I just used the Glisten Cosmetics wet liner in the shade Milk. It is literally just a white liner. I really like it. So yeah, did use this. I'm actually quite liking the look. So yeah, let's round up on the palette. So first off, love that they've brought this kind of palette out. I really like it. Kind of similar vibes to the New Romantic palette. I think that's what it's called. I'm so sorry if I've forgotten. I'm having a bit of a mind blank today. But yeah, really like it. The mattes, didn't have a problem with the mattes at all. They performed beautifully. They built it up, blended out amazingly. Didn't have a problem with that. The shimmers. Obviously, I only used 2 shimmers. This one is beautiful. Like, just look at it. I ended up pretty much trying to put it all over my entire lid. And I'll explain why in a second. But yeah, this shade is actually so pretty. It's gorgeous. So yeah, this shade caused me a few issues. Now, trying to apply it, I didn't realise at first it was more of a putty shade. And then when I kept using it, I was like, right, okay, this is not the same formula as like this one, for instance. So it was more of like a putty formula. It wasn't like as smooth. And like, even when I tried to apply it with my finger, it just didn't come out great. It didn't look great overall. Yeah. So that's why I ended up putting this shade all over my lid. Now I noticed as I was doing my base makeup that this shade on this eye, like, I didn't go over the top with this shade in a specific area because I was a bit rough with it. And I'd noticed that it had like cracked and almost like just come off. So that's why I kind of went over the top more. So yeah, that's my only fault that I found so far just with this palette. I'm so sorry, I ended up having a coughing fit, so I look like I've been crying, but I've not. So yeah, that shade, not my fave. It just didn't do what I wanted to do. But this shade, oh, I hope that there's no other putty shades in the palette. I don't think there is. I think it might just be this one. And it's such a shame because it is a beautiful shade. But them kind of shades I just don't get along with. And I feel like they crease, they crack, they're difficult to apply. They're just, no. So that is the only fault that I've found so far. And that's out of the 3 palettes that I've used. So yeah, I'm going to do like this palette. I feel like this is beautiful. However, out of the 3, this isn't my favourite. Just being honest. I'm just being honest. But yeah, the formula is there, but it's just this shade really let it down. So yeah, that's just my personal opinion. But yeah, I still really like it. And if it is like something you've been eyeing up, definitely grab it and try it. I mean, it's £10, so it's an absolute bargain. But yeah, this shade just really let it down for me today. But yeah, other than that, I really like the formula of the mattes and of this shade. I can't speak for the other shimmers, and I can't speak for the other mattes, but I'm guessing they're gonna be amazing. So yeah, if you do want me to do another look using this palette, just let me know. And also if you want me to do another look either using the Midnight palette, which looks like this, or the Earth... Oh, I nearly dropped it then. Or the Earthy palette, which looks like this. Again, just let me know, because of course I can see that for you guys. But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed today's video, guys. I'm so sorry that I sound ill. But yeah, everything else that I'm wearing on my face will of course link in the description box down below. And yeah, if you did like this video, please remember to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, as it really helped me out. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!